I am Yalte Keaton, and I recently passed the South Carolina State Board Practical for Barber Stylist, also known as a Master Hair Care Professional. I'm doing this video entitled, What's Inside the Black Bag for the Predisposition Test and Strand Test Supplies. These suggested examination supplies are in accordance with the NIC, National Interstate Council of State Boards of Cosmetology's CIB or Candidate Information Bulletin provided by PSI Services. The inspiration for this video came from me not being able to find anything specific to the state of South Carolina while preparing for my barber styling practical exam. In addition to that, I also wanted to provide visual information for future barber stylist candidates preparing for their practical examination here in the state of South Carolina. Predisposition test and strand test supplies. I will provide you with the suggested examination supplies items and then share with you some of the items that I have on the table and why. It has here skin cleanser, applicator brush, bowl or bottle applicator with colored simulated product. All right. Of course, you know we have the mannequin draped. That is part of the process. So when you come out of the chemical waving, you'll go right into this, which they'll have you prep and part the hair in quadrants. With that being said, on the table, you see the applicator brush, the bowl, foil sheets, cotton rounds and Q-tips, paper towels, gloves, a towel, of course, a water bottle, hand sanitizer, barbicide wipes. So I have the foil paper for the strand test. We are to pick any section of the head, take a strand of hair, apply the color, and go through that whole process. There is no time, specific time for this like the other sections. You kind of roll right into it. But you first do the predisposition test. You see the skin cleanser there. The cotton rounds are there to cleanse the skin. And then the Q-tips are there to apply the simulated color onto the back of the ear. So I pour the hair color into the bowl versus using the nozzle there that I have. Versus using the nozzle because I thought it was easier. Also, the gloves are there. When you have gloves, when you are doing chemical services, you're supposed to have gloves. So the gloves are there to remind me to use them. And then, of course, I have the towel there. The towel is there, and I'll share with you how I use the towel. So once I did the strand test and applied the color to the strand, of course, I laid the hair onto the foil. And what I did was fold it closed to simulate the time. And while I was doing that, I was actually cleaning up, my SMA, putting away things that I didn't need or no longer used, and disposed of them in the proper container. So once I got that finished to simulate that process, I opened the foil, disposed of that, used the towel, put it underneath the strand of hair that was being colored. I used my water bottle to remove the color from the hair. And that was part of the process of me using the towel, having the foil paper, keeping the water bottle up there, and of course having the gloves, the cotton rounds, and the Q-tips. And the paper towels were in the event that I needed to use them for my hands. So that's it for the predisposition test and strand test supplies. And those are some of the additional items I had and the reason why I had them.
Naturals, naturals.